Hello guys, welcome to Helpful Solutions. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Excel in super easy and super simple steps. It will be more like a beginner's guide on what you should do when you start using Excel. So let's start our full tutorial and see how we can actually use Excel and what we should worry about. I'm using the online version right now, but you can use the PC app version, you can use the mobile version, doesn't matter. Like I said, this is a beginner's guide. I will show you everything you need, starting with creating an Excel sheet or opening one. As you can see from the create new one tab in my Excel web, doesn't matter. I can create a new one or open up the old ones on my PC, my browser, or anything where I saved them. I'm going to create a new one because I want to show you guys what you can do, what you should do, and everything. So I will click on the clear one, and it will of course open up a new page for me. And you will see that this is what happens when you open up a new Excel. I can zoom in a little to make it clearer. I will just like this. Let's zoom a little more so it looks better. So after opening our spreadsheet, the first thing I have to do is, of course, working with the ribbon. The ribbon is your most important tool you can use on Excel, and it will help you in anything you do. As you can see, we have the intro, we have inserts, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, and developer, and of course, everything in between we could need. They do a lot of different things, so you should always know what they do. You should whenever you use it, you should try what they do, see what they do, how they work. For example, let's say I wrote welcome like this to here, and make the ribbon a little bigger like this, make the rows, make the columns bigger. And yes, some of the data points here, make it in the middle, make it on the right. Make it in the middle, middle and middle. This is the best option. Middle and top. And they all changed based on the ribbon positioning. So yes, working with the ribbon here is super important because you add your pivot tables, your normal tables, your graphics, and everything from this menu. So let's say that we learned the general ribbon. How do I manage my sheets in general? As you can see in a work, of course, book, you can have multiple sheets. At the bottom of the page, you will see that this is sheet 1. I will add a new sheet, another one, even another one. And I can just go in between them, write different things to different sheets, and then manage them all by themselves. Meanwhile, I'm just working on something totally different. As you can see, welcome to the video, but they are all in different sheets, separated from each other perfectly. But what if I want to just enter data? Of course, for entering data, you can just click on a cell and start typing, just say type, for example. But of course, your classics Control C and Control V, or Control X and Control V, still work here. So whatever you would do on a Word file, on a Google Sheets file, whatever, they will always work on here. For example, I can just copy some data from somewhere else. I can just paste it on a single cell like this. And of course, it will still work because I just copied it perfectly. But what about basic calculations? Calculations and formulas are really together in this scenario because I can just type, of course, go equals. After equals, I can just go 3 plus 4 and do a basic calculation like this. But this is too simple. But what I can do is, with the equal sign still in the beginning of the cell, of course, I can go and say, for example, F3 plus F4 and make a formula. When I make a formula, changing those numbers will change the code here as well because this doesn't just take numbers, it takes the number inside these cells, so it will always change, always adapt to each other. But I can do even better codes. For example, let's go average, and after doing average, I will start a code like this, take everything here, and it will give me the average of those numbers. And let's say that I finished everything I wanted to do on this table and I want to share it. You can do this by two ways, but the easiest way is always just going to the top right corner and clicking on the green button that's also called share. I can share it by just using the share option, or I can just copy the link of the page so people can just edit it on the fly, or just like share them by the usual methods. As you can see, it's loading up right now. But I can just send the connection of this file to anyone, to any email, to anyone, or I can just take the link of the file and then just paste this link to people on the other side of the internet so they can also access this file. But other than that, that was generally it, and I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, don't forget to give us a like and maybe even subscribe to our channel. But in any other scenario, we hope to see you in the next video as well. Have a great day and goodbye.